Hello, I'm here with UK player JY Sharif, Worlds competitor from 2017 and one of the most active players in the European scene. I've seen some stats and you've played more tournaments than anyone else this 2017-2018 season, and your win rate is also right up there with some of the very best players, so it must have been going well for you. Obviously you're here for the European Championships 2018,
Yep.
hoping to earn another qualification, go to Worlds again. And what deck have you brought with you?
This weekend I brought Trickstar with me, and it's had a good showing. It came second at the NAWCQ last weekend, and I thought it'd be a good pick. Like, it's a pretty versatile deck, and you can play a lot of hand traps, so it's a pretty decent counter to Goki. So yeah.
Okay, so if you want to take us through your main deck, can you talk about what makes your deck different from everyone else's? So we've seen a lot of Trickstar decks going around. Are you playing the Sky Striker cards? Have you got anything else going on in there?
Yeah, so I'm playing like 12 hand traps, I'm playing the Striker cards, and I'm also playing Sky Blaster, which is a card it's been a bit on and off with players, so a few Trickstar players have decided to play it and some not to play it, and I think it's a really powerful card, and I think it's so good that I've decided to cut Scapegoat from my deck to play Blaster, just because of how powerful it is going second and even going first.
Okay, can you show us some of the combos that you're hoping to pull off with your Phantom Sky Blaster?
Yeah, sure. So if you draw Sky Blaster and you start with Hornet Drones, so it can either be Blaster and Hornet Drones, or it can be engaged to Surge of Hornet Drones. So you activate Hornet Drones, you get a token, and you'll turn that token into your Kagari, and then Kagari effect, add back the Hornet Drones, play it again so you have another token, then you normal your Sky Blaster, and you get 3 more tokens from that. And from here you can make Saryuja and draw 4 cards and adjust your hand from there and set up your reincarnation draws, or just fix your hands, get rid of the bricks, get rid of the drivers and stuff and the gammas. Or from there you can actually start making your Nightmare links, so you can link into Insulator and make a Phoenix underneath it, and you can even make a Nightmare Goblin here, and you can make Firewall Dragon and add back your Blaster and normal it again and keep going. So, and there are actually combos where if you play the Ibli in your deck, you can extra link your opponent going first in Trickstars, which sounds kind of crazy, right? But it's doable.
So we really there are seeing a 2-card combo that gets you to 6 monsters total on the field.
Yeah.
And from that point, you've got so many options.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you can shuffle back your driver. I don't think Gamma's a card that we've been seeing a lot of. What made you choose to play it in the Trickstar deck?
Basically, Gamma's really good going second, so a lot of the Goki players are playing Aqua Dolphin, right? It's been reprinted in the new Battles of Legends set, so that's a really popular choice now. And they summon it, and discard 1 card, they get to look at your hand and take out the hand trap in your hand. And Gamma is a really good counter to that, because you can just play it from your hand and negate the Dolphin. And also, another thing that Gamma has over all the other hand traps, it can't be called by the grave. So it activates in your hand and summons itself to the field. It doesn't go to the grave, so it can't be called by the grave, which every player is playing 3 of. And the other thing as well, which Gamma's always been good for, it's good on your turn. It can help protect my Desires, my Terraforming, my Engages from Ashes and Drolls, and it's good on my opponent's turn, so it has double value.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You mentioned also that you aren't playing Scapegoat. Now, that's a card that we've seen a lot of, particularly in the Trickstar decks going around recently. What made you decide that you didn't want to play it?
So my biggest problem with Scapegoat is that, like, if you're going second, you're playing like 3 turns behind. You have to set it, then your opponent plays, then end phase you hope to Scapegoat and then play on your turn after that. So I decided to cut it from my deck because, like, Goki's really popular right now, and they'll do like a crazy combo and you-link you, like they'll do the full extra link and you can't play the game. So you need to have a hand trap to stop them. Even if you stop them and have a goats in your hand, it doesn't do anything. So after you hand trap them, on your turn you need to clear their field and establish your board presence and take over control of the game. That's why I decided to cut Scapegoat.
Okay, so it's largely to deal with when you're forced to go second, you don't want something that's so slow. Is there anything interesting in your side deck that you can talk me through?
Yeah, I'm siding only 2 copies of Winter Cherries, and I'm only using cherries on the Firewall Dragon, because there are times where they can still like combo if they have 2 Gokis, and Firewall Dragon just stops everything. Like, it's just a little hint, you know, Firewall Dragon is the key to everything. So yeah, just 2 cherries for that. I'm siding anti-spells, I guess. These are not very popular, but the Pendulum deck made a huge comeback at the NAWCQ. It came second place, right? Yep. And yeah, that deck is really powerful, and anti-spell just shuts it down. So I wanted something for that too.
Okay. Well, I wish you all the best of luck for the weekend.
Sweet, thank you.
Maybe we'll see you in some feature matches as the event progresses.
Hopefully, and hopefully I don't mess up this time.
Thank you.